everything you need to know about the 2024 eclipse. The total solar eclipse is about to happen on Monday, April 8th in certain parts of the world. The day will turn to night. Animals won't know what's happening. Suddenly, the temperature will drop. Even a great silence will fall. This is due to the animals' confusion. Anyway, an eclipse like this hasn't occurred in Mexico for almost 33 years. And according to experts, in that area, it will not repeat for another 300 years. You can enjoy this eclipse not only in Mexico but also in Canada and the United States, as well as other areas in the northern part of America. Now, some large cities that will be able to see the eclipse partially in Mexico include Acapulco de Juárez, Aguascalientes, San Francisco de Campeche, Mexico City, Guadalajara, Hermosillo, Monterrey, Oaxaca de Juárez, Veracruz, and Villahermosa. And some cities that will be able to see the eclipse in its totality include Mazatlán, Sinaloa, Victoria de Durango, and Torreón. According to experts, the eclipse will start in the Pacific Ocean area, then move through northern Mexico. From there, it will travel through the eastern United States and reach Canada, eventually ending up visiting the Atlantic Ocean. Now, although Mexico, the United States, and Canada will have the best views, Mexico will enjoy the best weather conditions for watching it and the longest duration of the total equilibrium phase. However, it's important to be clear. There's a strong warning. What happens if you watch the eclipse without any protection? Well, your retinas can get burnt, and this can hurt your eyes, even permanently blind you. But what's noteworthy is that watching the eclipse won't cause you any pain. This is because that layer of the eye is not sensitive, but you can still go blind and realize it. It will take hours for you to realize what you did to your eyes. That's why you need binoculars, telescopes, or glasses to watch the eclipse, but with UV protection. Yes, even binoculars and telescopes need UV protection. But you can also buy some eclipse glasses specialized for looking at the sun. Make sure they're genuine and meet quality standards so they don't harm your eyes. You can also use a welding glass, but remember, even with it, you can only watch the eclipse for a short time. It'll take a few seconds, because if not, your eyes would get hurt even with protection. Now, the only time you can directly watch the eclipse, according to NASA, is when it reaches its total phase, but that only lasts 1 or 2 minutes. Still, it's not recommended to do so, because we don't know when yes and when no. So clearly, if you wish to be elected, it's recommended to use an umbrella and sunscreen because of the rays of the sun. In the past, solar eclipses caused fear and distress, but it's now known they bring no harm. On the contrary, they are spectacular phenomena that you must see because they are fascinating. Even experts will conduct scientific research while the eclipse lasts. So now you know, if you can watch the eclipse, do it. And remember, everything has a very simple explanation. The moon and the sun move, and when the moon gets between the earth and the sun, a solar eclipse happens. That's why it gets cold without the sun and the lights go out. And since animals don't understand what's happening, they act strangely. Remember, eclipses are common, just that they happen in certain areas after many years. For example, in Mexico, such a phenomenon occurred many years ago and occurred again. It will happen again in many years. So if you can see it, please do. Now that you're informed, tell me what you think.